Welcome to the Deeper Thinking podcast. I'm Holly, your digital narrator, which feels delightfully ironic given today's topic: trust, authenticity, and how we navigate a world where human and machine blur into one. You're scrolling through your newsfeed when a post stops you in your tracks. It's poignant, perfectly crafted, and strangely flawless. Then it hits you. This wasn't written by a person. That flicker of unease, that gut-level realization, is what some have aptly named Turing tingles. Credit to Reddit user Dark and Stormy Night, who coined Turing tingles as a succinct term for the feeling that something AI-generated is just a bit too polished. It's the digital equivalent of a spidey sense, sharp, intuitive, and rarely wrong. Another gem comes from Reddit user Poop Nugget, who gave us AI dar, likening the ability to detect AI content to the intuitive knack of gaydar. AI dar kicks in when a response or piece of writing has a certain synthetic sparkle. As they aptly describe it, it's like noticing a friend's smile that doesn't quite reach their eyes, subtle but unmistakable. Then there's synthetic dissonance, a term coined by Reddit user OKInformation2009 to encapsulate the unease of encountering something too perfect to trust. It's the linguistic equivalent of a Photoshop fail, polished and almost flawless, but somehow unsettling. Together, these terms provide a lens through which we can understand our evolving relationship with AI and its creations. AI-generated content is everywhere, and its output can be dazzling, but much like IKEA furniture, it often feels impressive at first glance, only to reveal halfway through that something is missing and the whole thing collapses. What's missing is authenticity, a quality we instinctively value and seek. A flawlessly written essay might captivate with its impeccable grammar and structure, yet it can feel emotionally empty, leaving readers with a sense of unease. Similarly, an AI-generated voice on a podcast may replicate human intonation with remarkable precision, but misses the subtle pauses or inflections that convey genuine intent. As algorithms increasingly blur the boundaries between human and synthetic, this delicate balance of trust and skepticism has become central to how we interact with digital content. It pushes us to reconsider not only the essence of authenticity, but also the critical role of imperfection in building trust and fostering genuine connection. Synthetic dissonance and AI dar have fundamentally altered how we interact with digital content. While these phenomena sharpen our ability to detect AI-generated material, they also erode trust, not just in the content we consume, but in the creators behind it. The flawless polish of an AI-generated essay or a meticulously crafted digital image may initially inspire awe, but it often leaves lingering doubt. This tension between admiration and skepticism has led to a growing culture of mistrust, where even human-made works are viewed with suspicion. At the heart of this mistrust is the erosion of authenticity. In a world where algorithms can create essays, art, and even voices that mimic human effort, audiences are increasingly questioning whether what they're engaging with is genuine. This skepticism has given rise to a new commodity: authenticity itself. Labels such as 100% human-made have begun appearing in creative industries, signaling to audiences that a piece of content is free from algorithmic influence. These labels aim to rebuild trust, but they also underscore how pervasive the doubt surrounding AI content has become. As AI dar sharpens our instincts for detecting synthetic content, it sometimes veers into overactivity. Much like overactive pattern recognition in other domains, a beautifully written article might be dismissed as too perfect, or a digital painting might be accused of being the product of an algorithm. This culture of hyper-suspicion creates significant challenges for human creators, who find their work subjected to intense scrutiny even when it is entirely their own. For artists, writers, and other creators, this constant suspicion can be stifling. The rise of AI tools has already shifted expectations around speed and output, and now the spectre of being mistaken for AI adds another layer of pressure. Artists who spend years honing their craft may find their work compared to, and sometimes dismissed in favor of, AI-generated pieces. Writers face similar challenges, with accusations of algorithmic involvement undermining their efforts. This scrutiny risks discouraging genuine creativity in favor of chasing perceived authenticity, creating a paradox where the quest to prove humanity in work can detract from its value. This environment has also deepened polarization between AI enthusiasts and skeptics. On one side are those who celebrate AI's potential to democratize creativity, offering tools that allow anyone to produce art, music, or writing. On the other side are those who fear AI's encroachment on human domains, arguing that it cheapens creativity and displaces genuine effort. This divide reflects broader societal anxieties about technology's role in reshaping industries and identities. Amid this polarization, ethical questions loom large. Should AI-generated content be labeled to help audiences distinguish between human and algorithmic creations? Proponents argue that transparency would restore trust and allow consumers to make informed decisions. Critics, however, warn that labeling might deepen skepticism, creating a two-tiered system where human-made content is seen as inherently superior. This debate touches on profound questions about how we value creativity and whether the source of a work should matter more than its quality. As AI continues to advance, the line between synthetic and human becomes increasingly blurred. This potential normalization of synthetic content raises further questions about the future of creativity. Hybrid human-AI collaborations are already on the rise, with artists and writers using AI tools to enhance their work rather than replace it. In such collaborations, synthetic dissonance might even become a creative asset, a deliberate tool for exploring the boundaries between the real and the artificial. These new norms could reshape how we define creativity, broadening it to include the interplay between human intent and algorithmic execution. Resolving these challenges will define how we embrace or resist the algorithmic realities of the future. Until next time.